All right, so this is PJ the Great live from his vehicle, and I want to share some tips for all of my ADHDers out there how to deal with depression during this stay-at-home lockdown. What's up, everybody? It's PJ the Great. I hope you're having a super beautiful day. And if you're new here, I do videos just like this as well as tech tips. So if that sounds like your jam, consider subscribing. And to all my returning subscribers, what's up, fam? Welcome back. Okay, so I am live and direct from my vehicle. I am waiting in a very long line at the pharmacy to pick up my ADHD meds, and I decided to do this video while I wait. I was going to do it at home, but I figured why not make use of the time and do it here. All right, got to move the car forward. Hang on a sec. Okay, so depression and ADHD usually goes like hand in hand, and I know that a lot of us with ADHD are going through a lot of depression right now because you're either temporarily laid off and you're stuck in the house, or you have been laid off in general. So it's kind of hard to keep your spirits up. So hopefully I can share some tips that will help you within this little pandemic that we're going through. It's kind of hard when you can't get out of the house and you can't spend time with friends and family. So one tip that I would give is a lot of the times talking on the phone or texting a friend or a family member that you haven't seen in a while since this pandemic isn't enough. So I highly suggest video calling. So like if you have an iPhone, hop on your iPhone and do FaceTime. If you have an Android device, hop on, I think it's Google Duo, and do it that way. And if you're an iPhone user and your friend or family member is an Android user, vice versa, you can get the Duo app for Apple, so you can go about it that route. And you can also use Skype and do it from your phone or even your computer. Just talking to somebody and seeing their face and seeing their reaction, it will do a lot for your spirits and make you feel, you know, a lot better about yourself too, about this situation. And if you have a friend that you sense is having a rough time, you can tell a lot more if you're talking to them face to face via, you know, like a video conference. So that would help as well. That can bring up your spirits and make you feel like your friend or that family member is right there and right with you during these trying times. So try it out. I plan to try it out, video conferencing, so it feels like you're at least in the same room, and that should hopefully bring up your spirits. The next tip that I want to give is probably like one of the only times that I would recommend hyper focusing being like a good thing, but to get your mind off of the things that we're going through, try hyper focusing on the things that you love. So whatever hobby it is that you have, get lost in it. This is the time to do it, to lift up your spirits and hyper focus on it and try and take your mind off of the depression and being alone so much. That could help me. I've been doing that a lot. I've been trying to do videos when I can and been playing a lot of Resident Evil 3. I actually beat it in 3 days with the spare time, so that has helped me out a lot. Just finding a hobby, finding something that you can hyper focus on, because you know us ADHDers, once we hyper focus on something, everything else around us doesn't exist. So this is a good way to try and get your mind off of the depression of this pandemic. Try it out. Another good thing to try too is like a lot of employers are offering free counseling for their employees that are temporarily laid off. If your company is doing that, take advantage and use it. My company is actually offering it. I haven't taken advantage of it yet because I've been trying to handle it on my own. But if your company does, I say definitely take advantage of it. But if you were laid off, you probably don't have access to this. There's like some places that you can look online where you can talk to counselors about depression. That's for people with ADHD. It's for anybody. I've actually tried one months ago where you can just go online and chat with a professional about your depression. And then you can also find like communities or chat rooms that are filled with people just like you that are going through these hard times and are depressed, and you can talk to one another and hopefully bring each other's spirits up in this time. The best thing I'm saying, like in this situation, is always remain in communication with someone. Don't go through this by yourself. Okay, so it's almost my turn in line here. Try these things out and see if it helps you out. I know things are rough right now, but we'll get through this. We will. We just have to continue to do our part and self-isolate. And another thing, like a bonus, just daydream about what it's going to be like once this is all behind us. I do this a lot at night because I seem to get more depressed at night, especially like when I'm going to bed. I'll just sit there and daydream about the things I'm going to do when this pandemic is over, like spending more time with friends and spending more time with family. Just think about what things are going to be like when this is all over. Hopefully we will get through this. I know we will get through this. It's going to take a little bit of time. Just hang in there. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it and it helped you, please do me a favor and give it a big old thumbs up. If you hated it, you can give it a thumbs down. But no matter what you do, take care of yourselves. I love you guys and gals. Continue to do the right things, practice good hygiene, stay isolated. Hopefully these tips will help you out. And until I see you in the next video, this is PJ the Great saying Audi 5000G. This is one of the trails I hike. Just thought I'd share that with you during the little outro. Getting back out here soon. This will lift up your spirits too. Getting outdoors, but practice your social distancing, of course.